Hi Leo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of December 6th to the 12th, 2021. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you don't mind this view for this set of weeklies. But anyways, we're going to begin by pulling the overall focus for the week from the Sacred Forest deck. Then we'll pull the main part of the reading from the Gilded Tarot deck, Tarot Royale deck. And then we'll pull a final message from the Find Your Happy deck. Final inspiration. But I do want to thank you so much for joining me. Keep in mind that this is general, so don't stress over what doesn't resonate. Just take what does, and Spirit saying and run with it, as I normally would say, or occasionally will. But as well, if you're here to hear about a Leo or somebody with that in their chart, you're more than welcome to join and be a little bit snoopy, a little bit nosy. To book a personal reading, the information is down below in the description box. You'll see the options, pricing, and my email. Just reach out. I am more than happy to do that for you in my spare time. And as well, make sure to check out your other placements within your chart for more messages. This previous week, before this one, I did them in elements, but individually for signs, you'll just see them posted in 4 readings versus 12. But this week I'm going to do them as normal, all 12 signs individually. So now that I said all of that, let's get started and pull the main focus for the week. We'll do one more shuffle. For my lovely Leos for this upcoming week, the 6th to the 12th of December, 2021. Expansion and enlightenment. Okay. As well, an underlining focus on love. All right, and also seeing purification, so needing to sort of clean things up in one way, shape, or form, even if that just pertains to one's thought process, the way you sort through things, your mind in general. But you could find yourself doing a lot of cleaning this week, a lot of organizing, or sorting through options is now what's coming through. It's interesting, as I was going through the intro, I was drawn to this little fairy here, or dragonfly. Oh, that's a fairy. And now we have this imagery on the purification card. And I feel like that's how you're being perceived. This energy you're exuding. You're kind of flying or floating through the week, or at least trying to do so. People viewing you in a very angelic light this week. Very successful light is what I'm hearing as well. But love just being very much a part of your week. And underlining focus, feeling it's not your main focus, to say the least. Money, career, all of which being your main focus, but then love just being present, whether you like it or not. Okay? People just being in awe of you. We'll keep that one out. But we have expansion and enlightenment. I feel like you're truly expanding yourself in a lot of ways, allowing yourself to view things in a different light, or trying to see the best in a situation or other people. I don't know why that came up for that card. Expanding your horizons, trying new things this week, maybe new foods or stuff like that. Trying to adjust your approach to something, even if you feel you know best or your approach has been proven successful. You know, trying to think, a lot of you mulling over your future, maybe a little too much at times, but then wanting to expand in that sense. Thinking, what can I do differently in the future? What can I do differently when it comes to this business, you know, to improve it? You know, always trying to improve, right? To see more success. And I feel like that's part of why people are seeing you in a successful light. But enlightenment. Yeah, I feel like a lot of clarity downloads this week. Oof, could be a bit overwhelming. Feeling very enlightened, very smart, coming off that way. People teaching a lot as well, needing to at times kind of swallow your pride. Please don't take that offensively. I'm a Leo sun, so I get it. Needing to swallow your pride and accept that knowledge, or it's like someone in your midst has a lot to teach you, maybe has that role to teach you a lot, but at the same time they want to teach you more than they need to, teaching you stuff you already know, reminding you stuff that you don't need a reminder of. Does that make sense? It could be a little bit annoying, rub you the wrong way. Just, you know, Take a deep breath, just making sure my microphone is on. All right, let's pull the main part of the reading from the Gilded deck. I do like your energy for the most part. It's a little bit on edge, but I don't feel it's fully your fault. For Leo to continue this weekly read. Interesting, this came out in reverse, the High Priestess. A lot of you desiring less spiritual connection, but it just, or it could be vice versa, but I feel like it's whether you're feeling very spiritually connected and you desire less of it, or you are feeling this lack of connection to spirit in the universe and you desire more of it. It's one or the other. All right, we're going to go with these. Ooh, there's an underlying focus on a tower moment you know is on the horizon. You know needs to come into play. But when? Question mark. It's a big question mark. You're feeling motivated nonetheless. Not sleeping well at all. You might think you are, but you aren't. A focus on your spiritual connection affecting your sleep for a lot of you. Feeling motivated once again to go after your dreams, your goals, the improvement of a lot of situations in your life. Maybe even motivation to go after love, but it's like, things just feel a little bit all over the place or a bit uncertain at this time. Wanting to just celebrate with friends to kind of escape the reality of certain situations or a situation, certain difficulties. Okay. The High Priestess. Yeah, it feels like a very spiritually connected week for a lot of you, but how this is now coming through is, look at this image, or this imagery. You're floating through the week. I think this actually came out with these two cards before, feeling very opposite from somebody on different wavelengths. Discovering a lot of truths about a situation, about oneself, about your future, about the past. Oh, yeah, you are getting a lot of clarifications in small ways about your past, about difficulties. All right? A big focus on your strength, on energy, and how certain energies don't help you, and how other energies sort of do, but then don't at the same time. You know how certain energies can affect you in a positive way, and then in another way, it's like, okay, well, that you helped me sort of relax and feel, laugh a little bit at work, but that kind of took me away from my focus. So there's that positive, that negative, right? While someone else sort of pushes you towards focusing at work, or keeps you, has that stern presence, but then just makes you too uptight to the point where you don't produce as quality of work as you would have otherwise. That's just an example, but I feel like that pertains to a lot of you. The Six of Pentacles. And so moving forward in the week, you're going to find yourself getting a gift of abundance. More than one gift. I feel like it's going to come in the form of enlightenment, but also in choices to expand yourself, to figure out what's right for you. The abundance of the opportunity to try something new, trying to view, I need to view that option, that choice, that moment, or those several moments as a chance to expand, as a form of abundance. All right. It just feels like you are very abundant at this time and will be moving forward, but there's just so much that needs to change still, even if it feels like so many changes already took place. This is never ending cycle of changes, right? But I feel like you initiate them, to say the least. It's like nothing ever sort of is perfect for you, but it's not meant to. You don't want to settle either way. The Death card. So you're going to make your way through the week, and I feel like a lot of Leos are going to feel very depleted. Okay. It's this sort of enlightenment that comes into play when you're feeling most depleted, or it just leaves you feeling a bit dead inside, right? Or you just are getting enlightened to this level of truth, needing to dig for that inner strength when this comes to be, gaining that truth when it comes to a past situation that is no longer. Okay. May not be the easiest to sort of swallow. It almost might be something you don't need to fully understand or be clarified on. But at the end of the day, it's something that is coming to be. And so you need to either learn from it, grow from it, or just move on. And it may be hard to do so, but let it be a reminder that you're still blossoming, you're still growing, nonetheless. The Moon. So you're going to finish up the week, or at least at different points in the week, you're going to feel a bit emotional. There's going to be, remember that big question mark moment. But now this is coming through as a question mark when it comes to love. You feeling as if there's a level of secrecy when it comes to your love life, whether it's somebody or multiple people you're considering in your love life, or somebody you're wrapped up with or committed to at this time. You do feel as if there's some emotion within your love life, and even if that's stemming from your side of the equation, could be both. But it feels like a lot of Leos out there don't like to admit, trying to sort of come off in a very strong light, which you do, most of the time. I get it. It's like you don't want to admit that you've been through a lot of bullshit when it comes to love. People put you through the ringer. It's what I was just hearing. Or people have done you wrong in the past, so it's hard to expect the best. But at the end of the week, it feels like, especially, there's a huge focus on love, whether you like it or not, and how the energy you're putting forth towards whoever you're wrapped up with or considering. Also, an underlying focus on a desire for leadership as well. Whether that's a leadership in a love situation or just in work or whatever the case may be. That was just a side note. Coming off too serious at times, needing to lighten up, or that might be somebody else in leadership around you. Either way, Leo, there's a focus on love, like I said, and the emotions that are wrapped up in it, okay? Feeling a bit confused or not finding it easy to trust somebody this week or multiple people. Allow yourself to put your guard down and see what someone has to offer, or see how somebody deals with a situation, even if you don't find it easy to trust in general. I feel as if you will be surprised, and if you learn the truth and don't want to move forward with somebody, so be it. You at least gave it a chance, and you will be happy that you put your guard down nonetheless. It's not what the past put you through. Just remember that. To wrap it up from a Find Your Happy deck, wow. Yeah, and you're going to make yourself a little bit nervous, so you're going to find that the person you're considering or wrapped up with is a bit nervous. Try to understand that everybody has those nervous moments. All right, yeah, I feel like the subject of love makes you a bit on edge. I get it. For Leo, to wrap this up. The universe has a greater plan than mine. I feel like there's more balance coming into play moving forward, as you saw that balancing out there. But let's pull one more. Or two more. There is a purpose to my pain, all right? That may be more to do with work, a living situation, or again, love. But instead of focusing on the anger, I focus on healing the pain. At times getting a little bit feisty this week, but needing to realize that it's a chance to heal, to grow. Difficult situations lead to divine solutions. However that pertains to you, there's a purpose to your pain, all right? Remember that the universe has a greater plan than ours at the end of the day, all right? And you have enough, all right? It's about prioritizing this week, given you have a very busy schedule, all right? Just dedicate your time and energy towards what you feel is most important to you at this time, all right? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Leo.